we're all fired up, guys.
We are fired up.
We are.
So it's good to know your politics, but politics can really get you fired up for sure, right?
Oh, that's for
Then we
sure.
just start talking about stuff, and hey, you know what? It got us all hyper.
That's right. My
So,
gosh.
Who's ready for Star Wars Rebels?
I
We
think
are.
she is. She's
Yes,
in the
I
dish
am.
with Ezra.
Yeah. Talk about balance. I don't think I would do well.
Sliding.
I don't want to.
I probably just roll around. I mean, it was kind of hard anyways to keep your balance when
That's
that's
right,
tilted
my
like
gosh.
all the way up yay high. Like, oh no. But, I mean, it's not good because Saw, really, he kidnapped Sabine and Ezra.
That's right. Oh my
That's
God.
right.
Oh, boy.
And he defied Hera, and he insulted her too, saying like, "Well, now they get to see a real person like fight
Right,
this war
a
with
real
reason."
fight.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, so that's not good. And you know, we see it all the time when they separate. And I know she's not worried about where they're going, but who they're with.
Yes.
But again, like it's such a huge galaxy, and we get so comfortable with these stories that it makes me think like, you know, real world us here. Like they're going how many light years away or something, you know?
gosh.
So,
I know, it's like going out
hey,
of state here.
communication is key, guys. But yeah, so I hope it's not going to be a long diversion of them being away.
Yeah,
It might be a whole arc with Saw.
Yeah, they'll just have to follow the
manipulating.
destructive breadcrumbs
That's right.
wherever he blows up.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
So I wanted to mention, because I said last time that last episode really reminded me of Rogue One, and the planet they were on, Yavin 4, I think it was called.
Yes.
That was in Rogue One, and I believe that was also in A New Hope. So it looked very familiar to me, and I'm like, I know we've seen this planet before, so that was kind of cool that's
and
back
the
in the
temple.
show.
Yep.
Yeah, and the temples, they really stand out. It's a beautiful planet. And then having Saw, like, I didn't realize that Forrest Whitaker was the actual voice of, like, himself, you know, like, playing this character again. Like, it sounded just like him. But I finally looked it up. No spoilers, thank goodness, but I just looked up voice acting for him. And Rebels showed up, and I'm like, holy crap, like, that's awesome.
That's great.
That's him. And by the time this comes out, I'm sure you guys already told us we're a little ahead with watching Rebels. So thank you guys for always like filling us in. But I think that's so cool how much love gets put into this show, because it really ties in Rogue
Dave
One.
Forrest is on that. Great.
So shall we get into this episode?
Yes, let's
Yes,
do it.
let's get our Ezra back.
That's
Ezra
right.
Sabine.
and Sabine.
Has to be, yeah.
Sabine, talk to him. Talk to that boy.
Rebels 404.
We turn the worst case scenario into the best.
Yeah, I wish Hera would see it that way. Technically, you need our help?
I recently acquired intel on a secret Imperial cargo being loaded aboard a civilian freighter there.
What have you found?
Just rumors, whispers, but they all led me to that cargo ship.
So, what do you want from us?
Help me do something that might actually matter.
Sabine's
Sounds
actually
good right
thinking
now.
about
Yeah. Except Chopper.
Oh, yeah.
I don't see any signs of the Empire at all.
That's what they want everyone to think. Hide.
Oh, I hope
my
it's not.
God, I hope
hope
it
it's
isn't a
British
civilian.
A lot of droids down there. You're gonna need a new paint job.
She's quick at it too.
Oh, stop complaining. I kind of like it better than the orange.
Oh my
quick,
goodness,
yeah.
There's freighter 2716. And here's our way on board.
Sneaking on board in a cargo container? We're familiar with this strategy.
The tracker is activated. Keep this channel open. I'll transmit coordinates when we're ready for pickup.
Singing.
I don't hear anything.
These containers are filled with high-quality construction compounds.
Oh, maybe they have to both convince him it is true,
Yeah.
not Imperial.
Get back.
Oh,
Oh, yeah.
okay.
Check the cargo manifest.
You heard him, Chop. There's an Imperial military shuttle on Hold 12. The ship is more than it seems.
Okay.
Find out where we're going.
Guys, Chopper says Cargo Bay 17 is a restricted area.
So that's where we go next.
Careful, or you'll alert the whole ship.
You got a plan?
I got a droid.
Oh, he shot it. Nice.
Boy.
That was best.
Find out what they're hiding.
Oh, people.
We can free these people.
My intel wasn't about prisoners.
See?
The Empire has prisoners all over the galaxy.
I did overhear some troopers talking about the Jeddah system. Empire tried to hire me away for some secret project, but I didn't want to leave my family. So they just took me.
Power. I agree. There's something else here. There must be.
I believe you, Saw. But we've got to get these prisoners out of here.
I'm out.
Yeah.
Pretend you're still prisoners.
We are still prisoners.
That's true.
Huh?
Surprise!
It's the rebels.
Stop!
Got that right.
Okay, luckily he's using stun.
Yes.
Okay.
Oh man! It's like the whales.
Oh man!
You're a very kind little droid.
Oh, that was nice.
Aw. He's
Needed
turning
that.
red with blush.
Yeah, everything sounds different.
Is that female?
That's messed up.
Okay, yeah.
We found it.
It's compromised. What's gonna come out?
It's a kyber crystal.
Oh my
That's
god!
Like
Wow.
the one in my lightsaber did when I found it.
And taken possession of the cargo. Alert Director Krennic and
Holy
Imperial
crap.
No one leaves this vessel.
Oh, the escape pods. Oh no, go!
I don't understand.
Just an observation, but this is not a very good rescue.
My goodness.
To harness the power of this thing.
You stay here and guard this thing. We'll head to the engine room and stop the ship.
Oh, no.
Is he?
Oh,
Nope.
No. Of course not.
He has that perfect look.
That's right.
There's the hyper kyber.
Oh, man!
Oh, Saw did that!
Oh.
No!
Where are the rebels?
I don't know, but we've lost contact with the engine room.
You're closer to them than he is.
Your friend turned on us.
Saw, you shot me.
Let's be more precise. I stunned you.
You betrayed us.
I know that's where we'll find this super weapon.
There's no guarantee anything will be there, if it even exists.
Why did you bring the crystal in here, Saw?
It's like you said. We can't allow it to remain in the Empire's hands.
It's very sensitive.
This is it.
Oh, we're gonna see the Death Star or something. It's being built, but
They might just gobble you up.
yeah, things got worse.
And leave the prisoners?
This is war, Ezra.
What about doing what's right?
What would you do to save your world? This is what I am willing to do.
What are you doing?
Has a lightsaber.
Oh.
Oh, to set it off?
Gosh.
Holy crap! Whoa!
Saw, let us out of here!
You fight your war, we'll fight ours.
Farewell, friend. I
Just
hope
like
we
that.
meet again.
It'll just keep absorbing power until it discharges.
Oh, jeez.
Oh crap! And his saber. I hope he doesn't lose that.
Anywhere close when that happens.
Here we go.
How's Ezra and Sabine gonna get off here?
I don't know. Can they go back on the pods? The escape
Yeah,
pods?
escape pods.
Never mind that.
Come on, this way.
Change
This
your
way.
plans. Let's go. Just follow him.
My gosh.
At least they trust him.
Yes, that's right.
Yeah. No, you won't.
Just beat him up.
He wants us to follow him.
This droid is cross-wired.
No, he's not.
Yes. Oh my goodness.
Take
Now,
that.
are you gonna listen to me now? Oh goodness.
It's the prisoners. They're trying to commandeer the shuttle.
I like that blaster noise.
That's right.
scans are picking up a massive energy.
Hang on!
Something is going critical mass.
Oh, yes.
Oh no.
Oh, boy.
Holy crap.
Wow. Star Destroyer gone.
Wow.
Great, the engines are fried. We're not going anywhere anytime soon.
Those two can't go anywhere without blowing something up.
2 episodes in a row.
Hi.
We figured if the Empire valued our skills, they'd be better put to work serving you and the rebellion.
I'm sure
good.
Command will be grateful for your commitment.
What if Saw's right? And the Empire is already on the verge of winning a war?
Death Star.
Wow.
Another exciting episode.
Yeah,
Those two were really
Yes,
good.
it was good.
I really like this one. I mean,
Yeah.
to see such a huge kyber crystal, I was
Wow,
like,
yeah, it was
massive.
gigantic. Yeah, that was big.
I mean, hearing the singing, what did you think it was? I mean,
I didn't know what the heck
creature.
I thought it was
like
another
a
creature,
I did
maybe
too.
from the Force or something, some other kind
That was
of
really weird.
Force, like a Bendu kind of thing. But
Wow.
no, but
That was a surprise. That big.
wasn't it? Ezra knew.
Yeah, I was thinking
He's the
maybe
only
a
one that was
Purrgil
hearing
that
it.
they had caged or something
That's
that was singing.
Yeah, right.
But it would make sense like more with the Force, but to make it sound beautiful because it was just such a
That's
big
right,
crystal.
yeah.
I mean,
Wow.
how terrifying! Like in a small dose, it's so powerful,
that's
but then you have
huge.
this massive one.
Wow.
Yeah, and
Yeah.
for Saw to go against what they were planning,
That's
I mean,
right.
it was very typical that he would do
And
that.
Ezra
but-
found out that
We kind of knew it was going to end up
Definitely,
like that,
definitely.
but I am happy that Ezra and Sabine were on the same page all the way
Page, yeah.
through.
Yes.
And then we had those tests that we knew Saw would disagree with and be like, civilians are not important, that's not even the
Right.
mission.
That's
And
right.
even risking their lives, I kind of assumed that was going to happen too. We were still surprised to see it because we just live in the moment
That's right.
and I think we're very compassionate and we just like feel what's going on, so we're still like, oh my god, what the
Yeah,
heck?
we
But
see the best in
it
people,
sucks,
so we don't
yeah.
really think that he's going to do that, but he did.
And then Saul
That's
correcting,
surprising.
I
Oh my
actually
God.
stunned you, I didn't shoot you. I'm
Yeah,
like,
right,
"You shoot
right.
him?" But
Yeah.
yeah, it's like
Yeah.
Right.
trying to make it okay in a way. But for Saul to just be like, okay, well, hopefully I'll see you again. Like,
I
he
don't
is so
know,
willing
but
to
yeah.
just sacrifice
Well, at
people.
least he did uncuff them.
Yes, he did.
That was good.
That's-
Yeah,
that's
that was
what
good.
I was
Thank
like,
you.
Yeah.
My God.
Man, and those
Terrible.
those troopers that were protecting the cyber crystal, they were pretty forceful.
Oh, they sure
They were.
Yeah,
I like
they
how
were
they
like an
sounded.
elite team.
Oh my
And they
God.
sounded so different from the other
They
troopers.
sounded
Firing.
Mandalorian kind of.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean that,
Seemed like
and I think from the movies too, because in the newer movies we had troopers in black armor, and then we had that one girl, that one lady that was like leading them. And she kind of sounded like her.
Yeah.
It's been a while since we saw those movies, but we've only seen them
Yeah.
once on the channel. But yeah, so I think they're really blending all of that together because, of course, we've seen a lot of other characters, but now we're focused on like Rogue One type stuff. So.
That's right, yeah.
Not that was Rogue One, but it could be. I don't remember exactly where we saw her, but yeah, like I know with Kylo Ren and everything. But anywho, I think it's cool to bring that in because that's totally what I was thinking of, and even down to the blasters because it sounded familiar,
Yeah.
like with the movies. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I mean. Can you imagine like working for the Empire and like, okay, well you got to guard this cargo with your life because even her talking to the commander and she's like, it's both our heads.
Right,
That's
it's
right,
not
she
just
said
about
that.
you.
That's right.
Literally.
Both of us, yeah.
It's not just like, oh, we're going to get a slap on the wrist or something
No,
or be,
no,
who
no.
knows? Like most likely I'm thinking, yeah, that's a major problem because they want that for a secret project
right, they don't
and
care.
that's a huge find and a major energy source. So if you screw this up, you're
right.
done.
It's true, and for them to, they destroyed Titus and his ship last time, and now this Star Destroyer this time. I mean, they are making little bits and of progress, so that's good, but it's like nothing.
That's right,
It's-
I am happy too that they are destroying. These major ships are expensive. You're killing a lot of crew, which still sucks, but it's war. And they are making some progress that way. But yeah, like there's still like a lot more. But still, you have to start somewhere. And I think that was a win in a way.
Right.
And the last 2 episodes we saw, like they destroyed 2 major ships. You know?
Big time. That's right. And this one especially with the cyber crystal, that's a big one. But it's true. Like, where are they getting it from? Where are they mining them?
Yeah.
And what are they going to do with it?
And going to Saw with his pilot.
Yeah.
You know, he is the same species, I believe, as Plo was. Because now Plo, he died in Order 66. That's also why I want to go back to Order 66 in the movies to see like all these Jedi.
I do too. Yes.
Because now we know who they are, and to actually see that gives it more meaning. And you know, it's sad to see people get murdered like that. You know, especially you know behind your back kind of thing, because they weren't even expecting it. It wasn't like they were fighting. You know, they were just, they had their guard down and everything. But now we know, like, most of them that died. So I remember he was flying his ship and he got shot from behind or something and he blew up his ship or whatever. Not whatever, you know, because I really liked him and he didn't deserve that. But I think that was the same species. He had a cool character design, too. And just his voice with the, like, whatever that, like breathing apparatus was, you know, around him. But... yeah, good episode. I mean, I like Sabine and Ezra working together a lot. I love the family together, but they work really well together. Chopper 2.
Chopper 2, and Chopper didn't want to go right off the bat, but he was...
he was actually the voice of reason in the beginning.
He was, and he went along with everything, and I'm so glad that, you know, the prisoners just went along, and they were so polite and so sweet and so kind, and they were like, I think he has a malfunction. But no, he didn't. He was great.
You know, that one creature, the green one, that kind of looked like a parrot, like, we've seen that species before, and he mentioned he worked on Coruscant, right? So I'm kind of like, have we seen him before? Because we've seen that species, I think, on Clone Wars, so I don't know if he was a like specific character that we've seen, so if you guys can let us know that, I'm curious. But I do love how we see the rebels where they save the civilians, they're talking to Hera, and they're told, we will try to set a course soon to take you back to your home planet, giving them their own freedom. And then they made their own decision to actually join their cause instead of them being like, we saved you. Is there a chance you can help us out? Because that's not bad either. But, you know, they gave them full on freedom to be like, we're going to take you back to your home world. And then they just made the call instead of even being asked. They didn't need any of that.
They truly want to liberate people.
Yeah. So I think that's awesome to see.
And it's wonderful. And the people are very selfless, you know. They just were captured. They were going to go with the enemy. They had to. They were going to do whatever. Right. And they had... you know, an opportunity to go home after how long have they been, you know, captured for? Each one is probably different timing. They probably just captured.
I was thinking families. Like, do they have their families?
Yeah, why? You know, who wouldn't want to go back to their families? But they saw how great this rebel cell was, and they're like, no, we want to join.
And hopefully they can communicate with their families to be like, hey, we're going to be off world for quite some time, but we're alive and we're safe.
Right, and we're not with the enemy now.
A prisoner or something.
Right, and the family will be so proud of them.
Yeah, so very good episode. And, you know, we love the Mandalorians. I want to see more of that. But Kim and I were saying during setup that, you know, it surprised us that we weren't focused even more on them. We thought we were going to be on them for quite some time.
Yeah, that we're going to, you know, try to put them, you know, together as, you know, the clans together. But I think with Sabine's parents now being together, they might be more apt to, you know, try to convince the other clans. But who knows?
I mean, Bo-Katan, you never know. Like, maybe more of them will join in to help out at some point again. But, I mean, it was a very good arc, though, and I am happy how it turned out. Yeah. But I do love our original family together again, you know, working together. Too. So that's good. So can't wait to watch the next episode, guys. Thank you so much for watching, and we'll see you very soon, as always. Please subscribe. We need to grow with your help.